Hey everybody, it's NPMAG here. Sorry I didn't post a video yesterday. My laptop that I was using broke down. The fan was bearing weight and something went wrong with the hard drive. So I had to go. Fortunately, I had it under warranty, so I had to go send it off yesterday. So I never had the ability to go download the software for this laptop that I have. I'd gotten a new laptop over December, so I still have this one fortunately that can run OBS and all that. So yeah, that's I've had a hectic 48 hours or so. Let's just get a quick look at the day. You can see we had a decent downtrend after a small uptrend yesterday. Channel up, channel down. Approaching, after having all-time highs again and stuff like that. There's some uncertainty right now, with how we're gonna move. I feel like we might have done the most of the down move that we're gonna get, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll talk about that when I look at the higher time frames. You know, you see pre-market we really didn't do much until 8 o'clock, until 8:30 ish, 8 o'clock. We got news, seemingly good news. GDP was good, although that's kind of bad for inflation. We still have some earnings coming out, especially next week and after that. So anticipatory for that as well. But GDP was good, which is not good for inflation. Means we might have to deal with more inflation stuff. Um, so we ultimately get a move up in pre-market. 9:30, we immediately move down. Some of it gets bought back up, but we kind of get a leg down back to VWAP. I was in the middle of class, so I would have taken this VWAP trade right here and probably tried to take a long, probably back up to here or at least back to the 20. Um, that would have been a decent trade. However, I didn't take it. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to trade until around here, and I didn't take. And the reason I took a long here. However, I did not set my stop loss right. It was a mistake on my part. So I got in a little bit late on a 15-minute H2 of what I see. An H is an Al Brooks terminology where you're looking for a spike up and then a channel up. We didn't really get that here, but if you were counting H's, you'd go here, here. This candle pulled back from the previous candle, so the H1 started here, then it went to here. That broke, so then we went up here, pulled back again, pulled back inside again, and then we pulled back to here. So the H2 went here. And H2 has a relatively 60% chance of working, usually more on the 5 minute, but this can be applied to 15 minute as well. And I had thought I had set my stop loss back to the POC. That's where I was originally thinking. That or I was going to set it at the double bottom here, but I did not. I set it too tight at here. I was just feeling really conservative with my stops today. I guess it was a bad play. It was bad on my part. It was not. I'm usually pretty good about setting my stops where they're supposed to be, which would be around here or a little bit in this case. And I did not. And I wanted to move to yesterday's high. So had I set my stop loss correctly, and normally I would have caught this here, which is unfortunate for sure. But I made a mistake, and so that's just something I gotta live with. Um, if I go back to the 5 minute, we had some good down moves on MNQ. I didn't really like how MES was moving, so I was doing MNQ today. This is a really nice flag to take right here, as is this. And you could have justified this kind of turning into a wonky M pattern if you wanted to take it, and then taking some of the consolidation after the break and bounce of VWAP here. That's something you could have done. Or the break of the POC or the tap here. There's a couple ways you could. There's a lot of different methods you could have shorted in the afternoon and made money, but I wasn't available to trade during the afternoon today, so I was not able to trade this, unfortunately. So I ended out the day red, but it wasn't that bad. So no real issues. If we go to some of the higher time frames, since I've shown that, let me delete this. When you go and look at some of the higher time frames, you see when made more all-time highs after these all-time highs, we're kind of coming back into this what was resistance. Now maybe it might turn into support, or we maybe come back to the support down here and just range for a while. I'm not entirely sure at this point. I feel like that's most of the down move. That's 2 days where we had a little bit of an up and then a good down. Um, I'd be surprised if we broke below here. Um, personally, but let's go look at the daily really quickly to take a look. Yeah, interesting. Here, let me hide. Uh, Let me hide this one. There you go. Volume. Let me hide my volume profile. I mean, yeah. A while back when we initially made all-time highs, I thought we'd just pull back to here, relatively speaking, but I don't think we're going to get that far. This is a level I'd watch though, but I doubt we get below. I doubt we get below this area. To be honest, I think we might just range. Maybe we get back somewhat into this bar, but I don't know. I don't think there's much down left personally. I could be wrong though. That could be. I could easily be incorrect there. That's just my interpretation of price action. As I say in the beginning of my videos, nothing I say is financial advice, and nothing should be taken as financial advice. This is merely my opinion and from my documentation, and for somebody to maybe get something out of my documentation. Um, Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and be on the lookout for some Overwatch content in a little bit. No videos. I'll probably just post a couple highlights on my YouTube Shorts and see how those do. See how the people see if anybody's interested in those. Those are I enjoy playing the game as a hobby when I need to relax from trading. I know that's a little bit weird for those of you who know what Overwatch is, but it's a game I enjoy to play. I like the core of it, so it's a lot of fun. Um, that's really it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this. And please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.